Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's Holly here. Today's video is a little bit different than most of our normal typical videos. I went on a 1-week trip to Iceland with my mom and her sister. So today's video will be more of like a vlog travel style video that we have done in the past about my trip. Wanted to share everything that I got to do and bring you all along with me. So without further ado, thanks again for watching and we'll cue the video. Hi everyone, we landed in Reykjavik this morning. We were a little bit delayed, which is giving us a little bit of anxiety heading to our excursion for today. We are on our way right now. Wow, look at those statues. We're on our way to the Silfrafisher and Thingvellir National Park, and we are racing up against the deadline for the time that we're supposed to hop in the water. We're doing a snorkel through the two tectonic plates that intersect with each other. It's the Asian plate and the European plate, or North American plate and the Asian plate, I can't remember. But so far, we're definitely not in the Keys anymore. We did our cold plunge and now we are at the Fontana geothermal spas, which is about 30 minutes from the fissure, and we're going to do a hot springs little dip to warm up. They range between 32 degrees Celsius and 40 degrees. I think right now we're in the 34-degree one. Looks like we're in another planet right now, but we are at the geyser. Apparently just the runoff water from this geyser is 80 to 100 degrees Celsius. That's boiling. Bubbling. Oh, I want to get in that right now. Crazy, I would not want to be under there. We're here at Braufoss, and it's already very cold today. It's 2 degrees Celsius. But this waterfall is really known for its blue color in the pool down here. We have 3 other waterfalls on the agenda today. There's going to be lots of water, probably getting very wet. So we'll see how it goes. Just so stunning. So here we are at one of the largest greenhouses in Iceland. It's actually a restaurant. That's the Friedheimer Tomato Farm. So we got here too early before lunch, not even that hungry, but this is one of the best spots to stop. Super cool. They're really well known for dishes with tomatoes, like tomato soup, but I think this is just such a stunning spot to stop and have lunch. And it's super humid and warm in here, which is so cool to see Iceland doing sustainable farming with hydroponics and being very environmentally conscious. So we love that. We've made it to Seljalandsfoss, however you say it. Time to get wet! We are literally behind a huge waterfall in Iceland. This is insane. And how wet it is too. Wow, it is wet. So we're waiting in line right now to go deep into this cave. There is a long line, but most people are just stopping to take their photo right here. We're trying to go all the way through to the back and sit on that rock back there. It's gonna
perfect.
He's so cute.
Oh.
Alright, we are at another waterfall. This is our 3rd one today. Let's go fast. And if you look behind me, or in front of me, there's a gorgeous rainbow because of the time of day that we're at Skogfoss. So right now it's about 2:30. And the best part is that there are a ton of sheep in this field behind me. So that makes for a cool photo too. I can't even count, there's hundreds of sheep. You can hear them. Great. Behind me is the most incredible waterfall I've ever seen in my life. Look at the rainbow. This is insane. I can't even freaking believe it. Behind us is Vic and the very famous black sand beach, which we're going to head to after this. But I feel like we haven't actually seen the ocean since we've been here. We've always been inland, so it's so cool to see all the birds and the archway and the lighthouse on top of this hill. Okay. Holy crap.
See that picture?
So allegedly in the summertime there's lots of puffins here, but we're here in September, which is shoulder season for the fall. But puffins like to hang out on cliffs like these. So not this time, unfortunately. Maybe we can see some whales though. One of the best views in Iceland right behind us. Very famous black sand that Iceland is known for. We made it to the black sand beach, and right when we got here there were two seals. I don't think they're behind me anymore, but we just saw two. They were just swimming. It was the cutest thing ever. This is like the perfect time of day to be here, I feel like, because the sun is setting. It's about 5:30. Yeah, got about 2 hours left of daylight. Saw some seals. It's packed though. It's insanely packed. I didn't think it was going to be this busy here, let alone in South Iceland, having this many people here, like insane. And it's shoulder season. We're here in September. It's not even summertime. My lips are freezing as I'm talking. So we're on our way to Katla Ice Caves. It's the biggest cave in the east of Iceland, which is where we are right now. And there's a lot of water runoffs. They have to change the lines that we use to hike with every 2 to 4 days to keep up with the changing landscape. So we're on a tour bus to get there. It's a super jeep basically that'll take us up to the top of the glacier, and then we'll do the hike from there. Very excited. Apparently there's quicksand everywhere, so we have to walk on a bridge so we don't go in the quicksand. Just stunning views. We made it to one of the ice caves here in Katla, and they change every year. It depends on the topography and the summertime and the winter. And this one here has been around just for a couple months, so they're constantly changing. But come next summer there'll be different caves, so the landscape and the photos will always change. Officially, it's real dark in here, but absolutely incredible. Wow, I've really never seen anything like this. This is the end of the cave. It just ends here. Is it cool? Yeah, it's the end of the cave. This is amazing, look up there. Yeah. Karen. So one of the things I was most excited about for this trip was coming to a glacier lagoon, which is essentially icebergs that have fallen or melted from the glacier and then gone into water. So here we're at Jokjasaren, I don't know how you say it, but it's a glacier lagoon full of icebergs and seals. I know we saw one yesterday and I was so excited about it, but here we actually have them all swimming around and also laying on the icebergs. So cute. So tomorrow we're going to be doing a kayak throughout all of this, which will be pretty chilly. We originally had a rib tour scheduled for today, which is like an inflatable boat that takes you around, but because it's so windy they ended up cancelling that, so tomorrow looks like it's going to be better. It's incredible. While the glacier water is melting, it mixes with the warmer seawater and causes these things to melt. But it also, the differences in current with the tide coming in, but also only having so much to fill in here, is causing these icebergs to create like a washing machine effect, just spinning around. Good morning, everyone. Today is quite an exciting day. So yesterday we came here to the glacier lagoon where all the icebergs are floating in the background. Today we're actually going in the water and kayaking and getting to see the icebergs up close. So we're all kitted out in dry suits, in our life vest, and they even gave us these pretty cool boots and dry pants to go kayaking because we're probably going to get wet. I've got hand warmers in my gloves because we're probably going to get wet. And my hands are always the coldest thing. Maybe even I need hand warmers in my shoes because these boots are not insulating. But anyway, as long as we're all waterproof, it'll be such an awesome experience. I'm super excited for this one. Let's get out there. So we just did our kayak tour, which was amazing. It was so cool. And it's currently midday. We're heading back to Vik. We're starting our drive back to where we started in Reykjavik. And usually we haven't been super hungry for lunch, but today, since we had a very active morning and a lot of paddling, probably a lot of calorie burning, I actually wanted lunch today. And I did bring food with me in my bag, in my luggage for lunch. So I'm having today some spaghetti in a can, and then after kayaking they actually gave us these chocolate bars. I don't know how you pronounce it. Brown. It's a brown bar. And it is supposedly really good. They are a chocolate bar with wafer, and yeah, it just says Icelandic milk chocolate wafer. So we're going to do a live taste test today. See what the rage is all about. With this beautiful scenery in the background. Very bumpy. That is good. Don't taste stale at all. Yeah, I'm more of a dark chocolate fan, but I have to say this is pretty good. So we've got about an hour and a half until we get back to Vik. Good morning everyone. Today is the 22nd of September. This will be our second last full day here. We're heading back to kind of where we started, and on our way back is something that we passed that we haven't done yet, and that is the plane wreck here in Iceland, which is close to Vik. It's a US Navy plane and the pilot survived. The bus driver who took us here was just telling us how he came actually and visited Iceland for the first time since the plane crash just this month. So pretty full circle moment. Wow, there really is like a lot of graffiti on this. Maybe the other side won't have it, but there's a lot of stickers. This is it. There's even still like wiring and all of everything's still rigged up, but obviously falling apart. Pretty neat. So the bus driver did say that the plane crashed really close to the edge of the ocean, which is just over there, and the locals worked together to pull the plane up onto the land so that it wouldn't go underwater. So now it's become a pretty popular tourist site to come and see this wreck. She's peeing. Slippery. I slipped. I slipped and took my feet. Should have put conditioner in. Lucky we put conditioner in. No, I didn't. Oh, you didn't? There's a chair here. Cool. So we're officially in the Blue Lagoon. This place is insane. It's so warm and so nice. It's honestly not that busy. There's not as many people as I thought there would be. But the water is just like unlike anywhere else in Iceland. Can't even see anything. But it's super warm. And you get a free drink and you get a free face mask.
One minute.
Oh,
Yeah, mas é assim.
It's been 5 minutes and washing the car. Hey everyone, so we finally made it into Reykjavik, the city, also town. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's very European. We're at the Sun Voyager right now, which is one of the famous architecture pieces here in the city. And we're going to walk around, we're going to go to some of the bakeries, obviously do the church. I'll insert a montage here of our day here, but definitely not as scenic as the last few days. So we've just gone to Brad & Co, which is one of the more famous cinnamon roll stores in Iceland, or Reykjavik. And they didn't heat it up for us, so I'd give it probably a 7 or 8 out of 10. So we're currently in the Perlin Museum, and they have these fake ice caves that are actually made with real ice that they took from a glacier. It's crazy. So it's 5 degrees Fahrenheit in here and negative 15 degrees Celsius. I'm starting to shiver. Thank you again everyone for watching this YouTube video. I know it was a little bit different to our normal content. I know the video was kind of strung together. There's Dean in the background. The video was kind of like a rapid fire of everything kind of strung together. I tried as best as I could to film, but again, I really wanted to take the time to spend it with family and also not feel like I needed to capture everything that was happening. So yeah, super memorable experience and got to see and try so many new things I've never done before. And so I highly recommend traveling to Iceland if you are looking for a new place to visit. So thank you again for watching and we'll see you in the next video.